They brand blue cities as battlegrounds, enemy enclaves, Democratic districts deemed danger zones so they can militarize Main Street, march their toy soldier fantasies down the throats of their political foes. This isn't safety. This is state-sanctioned spite, authoritarian appetite, a sickness dressed as strategy, a stunt staged for a senile strongman 6 years past his sell-by date. And while they turn our towns into playgrounds for tyranny, 20-something National Guardswoman from Virginia Redlines, bright-eyed, brave, shot in the head, bleeding out on blacktop, a casualty of their cruel, calculated, capital P power play. She should have been home for Thanksgiving, not sacrificed to satisfy a sick old man's militarized midlife crisis. Got Witkoff over here. White flag whispers hit the press. Trump's crony, concierge, co-conspirator, chatting chummily with the Russian envoy without a CIA translator because criminals crave quiet, not clarity. He spoon-fed Russia the script to manipulate Trump, coached them like a cowardly consultant, treason designed as talks, betrayal baked right into every breath. And Trump? Tariffs for everyone, except Putin's petrol playground. Even penguins pay the price, but not the KGB king he kneels for. Every nation got punished except the one that puppeteers his presidency. It's not governance. This is grand larceny on a governmental scale, a den of thieves. Trump, Don Jr., Witkoff, his kid, oligarch enablers, draining the treasury dry, turning democracy into a buffet and feasting like rabid wolves. The businessman myth, please. Trump was a 6-time failed fraud before TV producers performed CPR on his collapsing career. The Apprentice was propaganda, a boardroom fairy tale for a bankrupt brat with a gold-painted ego. Since becoming president, he's made more than 60% of his lifetime fortune off influence he had no right to sell. Every dollar he earned should be stripped, seized, returned to the people he plundered. Because now they're even canceling the GDP report. They're hiding the numbers, cooking the books, because the economy is crashing like an elevator with cut cables while they scream, "We're going up." Yeah, right. The Magnificent Seven, the billionaire-built behemoths, are the only thing holding up the hollowed-out husk of a country they're quietly killing. And internationally, well, Trump kisses the rings of killers and kings. Khashoggi's butcher got a bro hug. Dictators get deference. Democrats get death threats. He doesn't admire leaders. He admires monsters, because monsters don't judge him. They nod. They wink. They whisper their wickedness across the table like old lovers. I mean, he said it on a hot mic that he wants generals like Hitler's generals, and half the country heard it and shrugged like it was just Tuesday. This regime is a rot, a rancid red ruin wrapped in faux patriotism and festering lies. They're cooking statistics, killing the truth, courting dictators, coddling Russia, crashing the fucking economy, and calling it strength. They're playing dictator dress up while our daughters in uniform get shot in the streets for their staged, sick spectacle. Let me finish with him, the hollow little husk at the center of all this chaos. Donald Trump isn't a strong man. He isn't a leader. He isn't even a villain with vision. He's a small, scared, shrinking man with a rotted out moral core and a conscience as collapsed as his casinos. Every atrocity he commits, every life destroyed in his wake, every guardswoman dead on the concrete, every migrant disappeared, every dollar stolen, every ally alienated, all of it comes from the same pathetic place. A terrified old man who has never been loved without transaction. His brutality is borrowed. His courage is counterfeit. His power is the posture of a child who never grew beyond the tantrum. Inside that barrel-chested bluster, inside that bloated bravado and gold-painted emptiness, there is nothing but a quivering, needy void. A man who mistakes obedience for loyalty and fear for respect because he has never earned either one. He punishes this country because our government dared to indict him. He breaks people because he cannot build anything that lasts. He devours loyalty because he cannot generate it. He cannot create. He cannot love. He cannot lead. He steals because he has never earned. And he knows deep down in the dark that he is nothing. And that's why we watch the world burn, because a nothing man has all our lives in his hands. Thanks, you guys, for watching my videos.